Shots fired!
Good evening. Welcome to Beatz and Eatz. I'm Dalia, your chef this evening, and we have Marz on the beats.
Maserati.
Hope you guys are all having a great evening. We're about to get into some really good eats today, and of course, like always, great beats.
Great beats, indeed, yes.
So what we're making tonight, guys, is a very Egyptian and Sudanese dish. It's called mulkhia in Arabic, otherwise known as Jew's marrow or jute plant. So it's a green plant that comes in a package like this. You can get it at any halal market. It's frozen, and that's how usually most people get it. Otherwise, if you're like in Egypt or Sudan, most likely it comes fresh. With the mulkhia, we're gonna have white rice, and we're also gonna do kufta. So traditionally, kufta is ground beef or actually just ground beef, sometimes lamb, but usually ground beef. This one that we're making today, we're actually trying a vegan one, and we're doing chicken. Have you ever had anything like kufta before, Marz?
No.
It's like a shish kebab or like a meatball almost.
A meatball.
Yeah, the only difference with shish kebab or with kufta is like it has a lot of spices in it, and it also has like fresh dill and cilantro. So the spices that differ in kufta versus other meatballs or other types of ground meat combinations. This one has cardamom, cinnamon, and nutmeg. So it gives it kind of like a savory / spicy flavor, but it's not hot in any way. So it was definitely my first time trying it with the Beyond Beef, and I think it should turn out all right because it's definitely giving us the same flavor that the ground beef would versus the chicken, which is not usually what it is. But we're gonna go ahead and try chicken and Beyond Beef today. And then we're also gonna do some salata, which is just a salad. It's almost like pico de gallo, but it's just cucumber, tomato, arugula, romaine, and then onions and lime juice. So it's a very basic salad, and it's cut, not diced, but chopped. And you can do it finely chopped if you want, but most people just do regular chopped. And then we're gonna add some lemon juice to that. And then the shatta is just cayenne pepper, salt, and lemon juice. So let's get started.
So, question. How many times have you cooked this?
You said what?
How many times have you cooked this? Because I feel like you whipped this out. I thought you were gonna do something else, but you whipped this out of nowhere. How long have you been like whipping this?
Okay, so I haven't really made kufta that much, but I know how to make it because I grew up watching my mom make it a lot. So it's a very common dish. But I made it today for you guys because y'all requested a vegan dish, and this is all vegan for you guys. I did make the chicken kufta just In addition, because we do have some people here in the live audience that, you know, they want to try something similar as well, but they're not vegan. So we're just going to go ahead and try both. And for y'all that don't mind trying vegan and chicken, please tell me which ones you like more, because I'm curious to know myself. And these are both new for me as well, so we're in this together, y'all.
Okay.
And then, I mean, I know y'all have had different types of greens with rice and, you know, this is not like cassava leaf, you know, like, have you had cassava leaf before?
No.
No?
No.
Okay.
Not at all.
But you've had collard greens, obviously, right?
Of course.
Okay. I love collard greens, so this is definitely gives me like collard green vibes, but it has like a different, I don't know, it's like, it has more of an earthy flavor as well, and kind of like savory. So it's like a different type of green. It's not like collard greens, it's not like kale or spinach. It's its own, it's their cousin though, so it's in the same family, I'm sure.
Okay, so they family, you know what I'm saying? They related.
And this one is actually royal, believe it or not. Jute plant was eaten by kings and queens. Apparently, I was reading today, it was actually an aphrodisiac at some point where the king of Egypt actually wouldn't let people eat it. He was like, nah, y'all can't have none of this. I don't know why, but it's so good. It's, like I said, it's my favorite.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
He wanted it all for himself.
Yes.
He was like, yo, y'all not eating this here.
Like, what is that about?
Wait.
But I'm telling you, every time I go home, I'm like, Mom, please make me mulkhia, because I love mulkhia. Like, it's just, it's the best. Definitely reminds me of home. And the thing about mulkhia is it has like a garlic, like, so you fry up garlic at the end after you like make your, okay, I'm gonna tell you how you make it, of course. So you take an onion, you chop it up, and you fry it in oil. So we use grapeseed oil right now. And then you fry that up until it's transparent. And then what I did is I actually took that onion and I blended it up because I wanted for people who, it's their first time trying it, not to taste like big chunks of onions, because it's a lot of onions if you're not used to it. So I blended up the onion, then I brought the onion back into the same pan or pot, and then I took vegetable broth or vegetables. You can use either stock or broth. I don't know the difference, but the vegetable one, and I just did 3 cups of vegetable broth, and then I took 1 package of frozen mulkhia that I got from the halal market, and you can find that, like I said, at any Arabic store near your community. And I just took that bag of frozen mulkhia, put it inside my vegetable broth, and then I seasoned it with paprika, coriander, and I just let it boil for about 20 minutes, about 15 to 20 minutes, and that was it. That was my mulkhia. It didn't take long. And then what I did is I went ahead and fried up that garlic like I was telling you. Fry that garlic. Don't burn it though, because it's really easy to burn it. And then once you're done with that, you just throw that right on top of the mulkhia and stir it up, and that's mulkhia for you.
Ooh.
Very simple. And then, but the thing about the mulkhia, oh, go ahead, sorry.
I said, no, you're good. No, you're good. I just said it sounded delicious. Like, that's a crazy mixture. You got cilantro, all types of crazy spices in there. Like, yo.
Yes.
And then I see you got the salad about to get going over here.
Yes, we're about to go in. Y'all about to taste a whole Sudanese meal here. What I was trying to say is that the mulkhia, if you stir it too much or if you let it boil for too long, what happens is it loses its like sticky, tangy texture, which is like that slime that it has on it. That's what people like mulkhia, because it's slimy. It has like this natural juice from the leaves that people really enjoy. All right, so with the kufta, we took our Beyond Beef, and then we put dill, we put garlic, we put an onion that we shredded, we put Creole seasoning, paprika, we put cinnamon, nutmeg, and coriander. We mix all that up. Oh, and then you can put baking powder in there as well to keep it soft. And then semolina. So semolina is a grain that gives you like a crunchy texture, and it also holds your meat together. So we put some semolina in there as well, and then cilantro was the addition that I made. So we put about 2 tablespoons of grapeseed oil in each of our frying pans here, and we're gonna go ahead and fry the chicken and fry the vegan kufta separately. We don't want the oil to be super hot, so we want to kind of do like a medium low when we fry these. And you know, you can always add like your own seasonings to whatever blend of kufta you decide to make, so it doesn't have to be the same ones I used, because I'm definitely not making this kufta the traditional way. So I'm gonna start with the chicken ones, because I know the chicken ones take longer.
Right. No,
I'm
the
actually
chicken
gonna
ones
use
are gonna be
this one for the
crazy.
Or no, I'll use this one for the chicken.
I want to try the vegan more though.
Yeah. I'm curious to know which ones. So the oil has to be really hot, so we're gonna need to turn this up. Just a few minutes for the oil to get warm. I'm gonna check my multiya here.
This looks absolutely like I don't know. It looks like it's gonna be amazing, especially the vegan.
Ooh.
Well, grease
Okay,
popping. I know it's gonna be good. Wait a minute.
We're gonna have to turn this down. Okay. Good thing I'm not afraid of this.
Right?
I think what it is it's also, it has to do with the type of pan you use. So you guys, when you're doing this at home, be careful. Okay. So we're just gonna go ahead and drop them in this hot oil. then in a few minutes we'll drop the vegan ones. So tell me, I have an interesting question for you, okay?
Okay.
So I've been dying to ask somebody this. How do you feel about your woman making a plate for you? Do you require her to make a plate for you, or how about this? How do you feel if your woman makes other people's plates? Like, say you go somewhere and she made your plate, right? She made yours first. Then she made your homeboy's plate. Then she made your cousin's plate. Then she made your uncle's plate. And then she went on to make sure that everybody else ate or something. Or maybe she didn't. She just stopped there. And then she made herself a plate and sat down. Would that offend you?
Wait. Which one of these am I answering? All of it?
Sure, all of it.
Oh
I need to hear
God.
different scenarios.
You just named every different scenario. So hold on, you just hit me with, wait, whoa. All right.
Okay, let's
so,
start. Let's start. Okay, how do you feel? Do you want your woman to make your plate? Yes or no, guys?
Not really.
Okay, you want to make your own
plate? I can make my own plate.
Okay.
I'm a big boy. I can make my own plate.
Okay.
Especially like, you know, if she cooked, like she slaved over it. Why I want her to fix my plate? I can get up and fix my plate if I'm hungry.
What if this is at the family barbecue?
Family barbecue?
Yeah.
All right. So what's going down at the family? Am I cooking at the? Are we cook? Either one of us cooking at the family barbecue?
No. You're just
No?
there. You're just visiting.
We're just there.
Yeah.
No, I fix my own plate.
Okay. Do you care if she makes someone else's plate for them? Is that like a thing? Because
Now, if we're hosting and like, you know, she preps the dinner or whatever, it's not a problem. Now, like if it's like, all right, so say if like the scenario you named earlier, like it's like a homeboys there, but there's other people there too, and she just stopped at the homeboys. Then I'm like, huh?
right.
Yeah. But then again, in the situation where like we're hosting, and it's like I can't be. I'ma step in and help too. Like I can't expect her to do it all, especially
Yeah.
if she cooked the dinner. Like at that point, I'm in there helping fix plates. Like
That's good. You're open-minded.
very open-minded.
So, like in my culture, basically so the women cook the food, right? We cook all the food.
Right.
Then the men eat first, then the kids eat, then the women eat. And I find that really interesting because in other cultures, like the kids eat first, at least. But you know, each culture is different. I just find it funny because it's like we gotta make all this food and then we barely get any of it because it might be all gone because it's so good, you know, who knows. But usually it works out, but
That's crazy though.
right? And in other cultures, everyone sits down and eats at the same time.
Right.
Yeah. So we're putting the vegan ones in here now.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so if you gotta add more oil, do that. Where is my, there it is. So make sure you use a non-stick pan when you're making the vegan ones, because they definitely stick to the bottom of the pan. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna switch real quick. And if you're cooking vegan and chicken at the same time, just make sure you at least use different spatulas. So what I'm doing is I'm just transferring them to a non-stick pan, because that one just didn't do what I needed it to do. So yeah, we're back on over here. So one thing I know is that the beef ones have a lot of oil, so you normally don't have to use that much, because you know ground beef has a lot of oil on it. So, but the vegan ones don't have that much, but they look just like it. How do you feel about vegan meat, Marz?
Vegan meat?
Yeah.
I've had it before.
You said you have had it?
Yeah,
And how do you feel about it? Do you like it?
I like it. Feels like you're eating life. It's different. I
You
don't
said
know,
what?
It's not, it feels like life. It's not like putting like ground beef in your body and all of that. It's plant-based. So like, really good. I like it. Am I ready to make that transition yet? Nah.
I want to make it, but I don't know if I can do it deep down inside, because a lot of foods I like definitely have meat in them. And it's like a lot of my traditional foods, especially on like twice a year we always like, we have lambs and stuff. So it's like for me, then I can't eat lamb, and I love lamb.
I do. Oh my gosh, I do love lamb, and
Yeah.
that's bad because all I think is bah.
I
But
don't know
like,
if I can give up the lamb.
I I don't know either. I had some like a few days ago.
You said 2 days ago?
A few days ago.
Oh yeah.
It was really good too.
It's
Oh my
so
gosh.
loud over here with all the sizzling, so.
Really loud.
Yeah.
Really loud. Oh my gosh. No, you had it popping earlier.
Yo, I'm back
glad
on
you calmed
though,
it
since
down
I
though.
switched pans here. I'm definitely, I'm liking how these vegan ones are turning out. They're definitely cooking how the beef ones would. So I would definitely recommend, just off of cooking them, try the Beyond Beef over the ground chicken, because the way it's still keeping its roundness versus the chicken, it's trying to like turn into a chicken patty on its own, like of the, like I rolled it into like a sausage thing. It's trying to like,
It's trying to spread out.
yeah,
Spread its wings.
it's trying to do its own thing. So I guess we can say that the chicken cooks differently than the Beyond Meat or the Beyond Beef. So we're gonna cook all sides of these, the chicken ones, since it's cooking on 4 sides instead of.
Oh no. Oh no.
So if you could travel to any country, where would you go?
If I could travel to any country, I want to go to Japan.
Okay.
First and foremost, I want to go to Japan.
That's definitely on my list.
That's top priority for me. That's number one. I just finally like left. I finally left the country. Finally went to a trip to the Bahamas last month. That was dope.
So the Bahamas has like 3 different islands, right? Or is there multiple islands on the Bahamas?
Yeah,
or?
I think there's more than one, if I'm not mistaken.
There is?
Yeah,
Oh,
I think.
okay.
Don't quote me on that. But I'm terrible when it comes to geography. So, but we were in Nassau.
Mhm.
It's really dope.
It's beautiful out there.
Very beautiful. The water is beautiful. It's dope. A lot of scattered showers. But I liked it though. Like, it didn't really annoy me. Got caught in the rain. It felt fine.
Wow. So do you see how these are cooking? My vegan ones?
Oh, not yet, but I see the heat coming up over there. I hear them sizzling.
Yeah. They're making
doing
a
a
lot of
little
noise
something.
over here.
Yeah.
Okay,
No.
so you'd go to the Bahamas. Okay, if you could learn any language, what would it be?
Japanese.
What?
Japanese.
Japanese, okay.
Seriously.
I love Japanese culture, like just everything. Cuisine. It's definitely like number 3 on my list.
Yeah, but I heard they had like a bunch of they had different alphabets. So I'm like,
It's like what?
with like learning the language, they have
Uh-huh.
like different alphabets.
Oh, yeah.
So it's intimidating, but I really want to learn.
Yeah. We're almost done here with the chicken kufta, and we're almost done with the vegan kufta. While these guys are getting done, we're gonna make the shatta. So the shatta is hot sauce,
Hot
basically.
sauce.
Hot sauce, yep.
Hot sauce.
I'm gonna use a little one. So all we're gonna do is just take cayenne pepper,
Ah.
1 lemon,
Ooh.
and salt.
And salt.
That's it. Oh, actually, we're gonna add crushed red pepper as well.
Oh. Oh, you talking about real hot sauce. Okay. 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 Is this why we had the conversation about spicy food the other day?
Yes, we did.
Oh, you had, see, always got something up your sleeve. Ah, look.
We don't have we
Got
don't
something
have
up your
crushed
sleeve.
red pepper, so we're
You
gonna
don't?
do
What is that?
fresh chili paste instead. We're gonna do fresh chili paste
Fresh
instead
chili
of the
paste?
crushed red pepper.
Oh, okay.
I gotta have a third hot flavor in there.
Okay.
We gotta make it spicy.
All right.
So we got our chicken kufta out. Now we're gonna get the beef kufta or the vegan kufta out. Just one more side for that. And then we're gonna drain this oil out from each one. Alright, and then the vegan ones are done, so we're gonna take those ones out. So just make sure you guys use a non-stick pan for sure when you make this, because if you don't, you won't be able to get the oil out fast enough from the pan, because I'm going to drain this oil out and I'm going to reuse the pan again. So we're gonna just go ahead and focus on our vegan kufta for the rest of the time for the sake of timing. Okay. For the kufta sauce, it's gonna have a tomato sauce. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna take your clean pan back put it back onto the flame. You're gonna take tomato paste and vegetable stock. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take 2 tablespoons of tomato paste and I'm gonna put them in here. It's about 2 tablespoons. And then I'm gonna add some vegetable stock to this, just like that. This is about 1/4 of a cup. And stir your tomato paste to make a sauce. I'm gonna add more broth to make it saucier. You wanna make sure it's smooth and there's no chunks in it. And then when you put the meat in here, you wanna be careful that you mix everything well prior to putting the meat in here, because you will break your meat pieces if you don't stir the sauce correctly. And make sure it's smooth. This is what I was looking for. So I'm gonna use a whisk to mix my sauce to make sure it's blended all up. That beet sounds lit.
I gotta get on this hot sauce you talking about over here though. You got the cayenne pepper, you got the chili, you got the
I'm about
lemon.
to get right back into the hot sauce. You gotta call it shatta.
Those are the
You
ones
gotta say
got?
shatta.
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 Shatta. It's like hot sauce.
Shatta. Ah. Shatta.
Shatta. See, you said you want to learn. You said Korean or Japanese? Was it
No.
Japanese?
Yes.
Okay. Yo, they got similar, like, I don't know if it's letters, but maybe it's not Japanese. Filipino. Arabic and Filipino have like 2 of the same letters or something like that. I don't know. But a lot of the Asian languages, I think, kind of are the same. Well, not the same, but you know, similar. You're like, can't agree with that.
You can't. Because they're very different. But they're similar. No, they are similar.
But different is crazy.
But different.
I think I would want to learn Chinese, for sure.
Also.
Yes. Spanish, but I think Chinese is more of interest for me.
Uh-huh.
Because I really want to travel all over Asia. Okay, I'm going to turn the sauce down. We're going to go ahead and put the kufta in the sauce. You just kind of move them around till they get the sauce on them, but don't stir, because that will break the kufta. You can flip them. Oh my goodness, be careful with the sauce. when you're making this, one thing I know about red sauce is it always does that. It like, it talks back. Just gonna flip it. All right, then we're gonna let this cook for just a few minutes, and we're gonna go ahead and let our mulkhia warm up because we are getting ready to eat. I'm so excited for you to try this, Marz. Back to the shatta. So I'm just gonna take a lemon. So it's so simple. You just take a lemon, cut it in half. Take.
I gotta pay attention to all of this.
You said you are?
I have
take
to. See how you
1
do
tablespoon cayenne pepper, salt.
What's the lemon juice for? To add a little zestiness?
To make it into a sauce.
Oh, that's what turns it into the
a
sauce?
hot sauce, yeah.
Oh, man.
And you can add peanut butter to it. It makes it even better.
Peanut butter?
Yeah.
that sounds crazy. I can't imagine.
I was gonna make all that version of it actually, but then I decided to just take it easy with you guys today.
That's wild. This is looking crazy. Lemon juice, chili sauce.
1 lemon, I think, is gonna be more than enough.
So you do the whole lemon?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just gonna get this lemon. This lemon was really juicy.
Of like
usually,
1 to 10?
Uh-huh.
How hot is this?
It's like a 7 or an 8. I don't think it's that hot.
It's like a 7 or an 8.
Cayenne is not that hot. Remember? It's really
True.
not. It's not
Very
that
true.
hot
It's not that hot.
compared to. And you're just gonna mix it. That's all you do to this. There you go. You got hot sauce. I would use a whisk again to make sure it's mixed really good.
Right. Damn, that does look like a hot sauce. Doesn't even
My sauce game is strong.
It
Remember
doesn't
that.
even look like you put. Wait a minute. Doesn't even look like you put lemon juice in there. It was clear like a moment ago. Now it's like, yo.
There we go.
I'm scared.
And then we're gonna take some of this oil that we have from frying the vegan meat, and we're gonna put some of that oil into the kufta. Okay, so the mulkhia is definitely ready to go. And remember what I said, Jill, you don't wanna, oh my goodness. You don't wanna overheat this. This is just perfect. And then I'm gonna take 2 scoops of this oil and put it right in here, just like that. That's it with the kufta. And the last thing we're gonna make is the salata. We're gonna make this into kufta later. Put this over here. So the last thing is the salata. So I'm gonna go ahead and take 2 to 3 tomatoes, cucumber, romaine, and arugula. And I'm just gonna go ahead and chop them.
These are for the salata. Aha.
You're learning Arabic.
Haha. That's good though.
Huh?
That's good though.
I'll tell you how to say hello. You probably already know. Assalamu alaikum.
Oh yeah.
And then in response to that, you say Assalamu alaikum. Or if someone says Assalamu alaikum to you, you say Alaikum assalam. So if I tell you Assalamu alaikum, then you respond Assalamu alaikum. That's pretty much it.
Yep. And that I knew.
And I know a lot of people already heard that because, you know, Rick Ross. So we're doing tomatoes, cucumber, cucumbers. And then we're gonna do romaine. love the smell of arugula.
You said what?
I like the smell of arugula.
I like the smell of it?
Yeah. It smells really fresh.
What is that's the arugula?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm almost done with the salata. The only thing this salata is missing is onion, and then lemon juice, and then salt. Just a little bit of onion. What do you like to put in your salad?
Kale. I love kale salads. Dried cranberries, like, I don't know. It just depends on the salad. Like shredded carrots, cucumbers. I even like fresh broccoli sometimes. Like,
You literally said everything I like on my salad. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
I'll take some purple cabbage, you know. But
I
definitely
like
gotta have the kale.
gotta have what?
Gotta have the kale.
Yeah. I like sunflower seeds. I even like crunchy chickpea in it. It's good. But I love Caesar salads. They're so basic, but so good. Okay, this salad is done. I'm just gonna add a little salt. Put a little salt.
A little salt. Put a little salt in the mix. Okay.
Yep. I'm gonna add another lemon.
So we're in here tonight, and right now, I think Kanye is about to, turn it up again. How do you feel about it? Like, I think we were in here last time it was going down.
Yes, we
Did
were.
Did you see everything that was going on afterwards? How do you feel about it?
I read an article about it. It was pretty
Did
interesting.
you hear anything that was going on? By chance?
Not really.
Ah.
Did you?
I heard like a couple of the records. I had somebody had played them for me. It sounded amazing. And I saw a little bit of it, but I really got to go back and check in. I heard it was a lot of crazy records, a lot of different artists featured together on certain records. I gotta go back and I gotta check it out.
I'm definitely gonna check it out.
I wonder what he's pulling out tonight. Like,
It's gonna be amazing.
He's probably gonna do it again. I want to go like one time just to see like what's going on. But I mean, getting to see it afterwards almost makes you feel like you're there. I think with everything going on right now, I don't kind of want to be near any crowds.
Exactly.
For sure. But it would be nice. I'm gonna go in there with a biohazard suit if I do.
You want some hot sauce?
Some hot sauce?
Yes. Just a little bit?
Yeah, I'll try some. You did whip it up. I'll try a little bit on the side or wherever it's supposed to go. Yeah, over there in the tuck. That looks nice.
There you go.
I don't know if y'all can see this. But this
We
looks
took y'all all the
amazing.
way to Africa today. So.
Okay. So you said it's like an 8, or you said it's a 10 on the spice level.
No, it's like
My tongue is gonna run away from my mouth.
No.
All right, I'm gonna try it out. So one thing I do know, you listen to music when you cook. What do you normally like to like?
Lately,
Put on.
it's been a lot of WizKid lately. I don't know what that's about, but I'm feeling my roots, I guess, lately.
That's understandable. WizKid is really dope. Oh yeah, that's instant. Like, that's automatically like knocking at the door. Like,
What?
I feel like there's a little cayenne pepper dude sitting on my tongue, like kicking my tongue right now. Like right over here in the corner, it's just hitting the corner.
It's
All
not
right.
too bad though, right?
No, it's not bad at all. All right, so which one is this? Is this the vegan?
Yep.
Okay.
It's only vegan right now.
Okay.
All right, Mike. This was inspired by Mike and all the people in the chat that demanded that we cook vegan. So
Yo.
you're welcome. No.
It was make sure I'm saying this right. The salata.
The salata?
Salata.
It's like
Salata.
salad, you know, like in Spanish, but we just say salata. I think in Spanish it's salada or something, but we just say salata.
This is I'm rocking with this. This is amazing. See, that time I didn't even taste the spice
Yeah.
on the second go round. I guess because it was still sitting there. He's still sitting there kicking my tongue.
Last time, cause like what we ate the other day, or right now.
Now, what we ate the other day,
Wasn't that spicy, right?
It wasn't spicy. I didn't even taste the spice. Like, it tasted
want hot
well
sauce?
seasoned. Yo.
Let me get you a fork.
All right, you put me on to something today. Big kudos to the chef. Hooray. Yo, you.
You like it? I'm so glad you like it.
Nah, it was good. Okay, wait. So what? All right. Arugula, romaine. What else? Like
Cucumber.
lemon?
Did you try the jute plant?
Huh?
Did you try the jute plant?
I'm trying all of this.
Oh, okay. Oh, you asking about the salad?
No, I'm trying all of this. I'm eating it too.
The salad is cucumber, romaine, arugula, onion, tomato, salt, and lemon. That's it. So simple. You can add cilantro if you want to it.
If you could name this dish after your favorite artist, who would it be?
Wizkid.
Okay. I guess we can float with that. I'm down. I'm down with floating with that. That's dope. Okay. We're gonna call this the Wiz Kid, or we'll just call it the Wiz.
For real.
You whip this into shape. I'm messing with this.
So what does the jute plant taste like to you? Does it taste like spinach or kale a little bit or anything? Does it taste like spinach or kale to you, or it's kind of like
Sorta.
something like that, but not, right?
Right. And it's kind of like, I don't know, like when you said collar, it's kind of like along that lines too.
I like a challenge, so if you guys have any other challenges for me, let me know. I'll be more than happy
Was
to.
this really a challenge? It seemed like you did this effortlessly.
Oh my goodness!
Like, yo.
I had to do some
Did this
research.
without
I had to.
any-
I had to hit up my mom.
It looked like you just flicked your wrist one time and it was done.
No, definitely my mom definitely came through with this. She walked me through it.
If you watch
And it
your mom
doesn't taste
doing
like
it,
her.
it doesn't taste like
It
hers?
doesn't taste like
Oh,
hers. It
see?
tastes like mine's, but like, cause here's the thing: she adds tomato paste to her jute plant, and I didn't. And she doesn't mess with like vegan meat. She probably would never try it because they're just so used to eating like regular meat. Like when I was telling her I was about to make a plant-based kufta, she was like, "What? Plant-based? What's that?" Like, huh? Like, she couldn't, because she saw like what it looked like. She's like, she just couldn't believe it was plant-based.
Yeah, it was good. Okay. Cajon. Took it the light round tonight. Love it.
Let me get one more.
Oh yeah, that thing gone. Oh wow. back to back. You went crazy the other day with the shrimp fried rice, but this right here, this is really special. Really special.
It kind of goes neck to neck with the shrimp fried rice, huh?
Right.
It's kind of hard to. They're totally different vibes, you know. African
Of
food
course.
is so different than.
But it's delicious. All this. Oh. You went in. This is amazing. I see what you're saying. Like if you just like went in on this and like drenched it on something, it can really hit the tongue. But it's not too spicy.
Yeah. If you dip it, yeah, it's gonna be way more.
Oh. Okay.
Absolutely. So what do you think of the vegan kufta, Mike? Yeah. The meat? Yeah. I'm gonna have to give her some of that shatta. Usually what people do too is they put the salad over it, over the hot sauce, like you put the hot sauce over it, then you'll put the salad right on top and it'll kind of like cool it if you wanted to do. Yeah. Okay. Oh, there goes up. Lemon seed. Because this juice will cool it down for sure. There you go. Yeah. All right, y'all. Thank you so much again for tuning in. Thank you guys for watching. You know where to find us. Thank you, Marz, for the beats.
Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. Thank you for the eats.
Thank you.
It's amazing.
Y'all have a great evening. Be safe, be blessed, and I'll see you in a couple episodes. It's jute plant. Go ahead. Help yourself. Yeah. You want me to do it for you? Okay.
Mike will